Hello my gorgeous loves out there and welcome. In today's video we are going to be continuing my declutter series, and today we'll be focusing on complexion products. I'm going to go through that part of my collection and see what I want to keep and see what I want to let go. But before we get into this video, if you're new here, hello, welcome. My name is Brie. I'm a crazy lover of all things beauty. I like to post a lot of fun, colorful makeup content, and I like to do a lot on indie makeup. So if that is what you're into, then please hit that subscribe button and join this little family. But with that being said, let's get into this video. Alright my loves, I'm not going to make this intro too long, but we are going to be focusing on complexion products, which I feel like this is a collection I'm pretty good on it. Now, I'm sure it's bigger than like the average person, but you know, I do YouTube videos. I'm a crazy makeup lover, so I probably have more than like the average person who doesn't like film beauty content or isn't like crazy about complexion products. But I feel like compared to how my collection used to be, it's gotten a lot better, and because of Project Pans, it's made me like really use up like foundations and concealers and powders, which I actually have a update coming up for that very soon where I show you my results for 2024. I do a Project Pan every year, which has helped me so much to use the things that I have in my collection. But this will be the second video for my series. I've already done single eye products like single shadows, liners, my like pigments and all of that. So if you want to see that video, I'll link that one below. But before we get into this, I wanted to, say this. Please do not ask me to send you any makeup. I just don't feel comfortable sending things to people that I don't know or familiar with. And I tend to give things away to friends, family, co-workers, or I donate them. Now, complexion products are a little hard because, it has to be right for your skin tone. But if I have things that I'm getting rid of and I know it will work for someone in my life, I usually will do that. But some of these things are old, so if I'm getting rid of them, most likely they're going to end up getting thrown away. And if they're fairly new, I'll try to rehome them. Also, don't feel like you need to do a declutter just because I'm doing one. No pressure. I just like going through my collection every year and kind of cleaning out and like starting the year fresh. It just feels so good because I tend to accumulate a lot of things, and it also helps remind me of the things I have in my collection in case I've forgotten about some of things. But before we get into this declutter, if you're curious about this eye look, I did film it and the video should be up before this one. I'll link it below. I'll put it up in the corner, but I have the new revamped Not Normal palette from Unearthly on my eyes, and I just love how it came out. It's very colorful and fun, so if you want to see how I did this, definitely check out that video. It includes other palettes as well, so it has multiple looks in it, but I think we should now jump into it. So now we're getting into my complexion collection. So I have primers, powders, concealers, and like foundation, skin tints, setting sprays all here. Honestly, I felt like I had less than this, but pulling everything, I realized I have too much, and I feel like there are some things missing, but eventually I will find them. So I think I'm going to start off with primers and then go from there, like how I would do my like complexion makeup like process. So I'm gonna move these things to the side. Like these are literally overflowing. But here are where my primers are. I have some over here too because I can't fit them in this little container I have, but they're right here. I have a few new things that I'm not going to get rid of yet because I haven't even tried them. So I have the Milani Conceal Plus Perfect Blur Out Smoothing Primer. I have a video coming where I'm going to use affordable makeup, and I'm going to use that in the video, see what it's all about. I heard good things about this though. And then I also have this from Lancome that is also new that I haven't used, that I have a plan to use in a future video. This is the La Base Pro. I got this and some Ulta sale, so those are definitely staying. Then I also have this Vanish Airbrush Primer from Hourglass. This is in my Project Pan. I've been chiseling away at this, so I'm keeping it because obviously I need to give you guys my Project Pan results. So I'm going to hold on to that because I want to finish it up, and I think that's it for things for sure that I want to keep. I have this Estee Lauder, the Mattifying Shine Control Perfecting Primer. I think this is really nice. It does like a little bit of a soft matte feel. It's not the most mattifying, but it's fairly new to my collection, so want to keep this. I have the Varsali Liquid Powder Oil Balancing Serum. This used to be my holy grail primer, but I think I found a replacement with the One Size Oil Sucker Extreme Mattifying Primer. They basically do the same thing, and they're both just as mattifying. I'm going to keep this. I want to finish it up, but I'm so happy I found a replacement with the One Size, and this one's pretty new. So I'm going to keep both of these. Let's see what else I've got over here. I have the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. I actually really like this. It's very comparable to the one from Milk, the Hydro Grip. I'm almost done with this, but I think I'm just going to let it go because this basically does the same thing, so I don't need to have two of them. So I'll just keep the e.l.f. one because I like to have a more affordable option. I have the DedeSignature Yummy Skin Water Serum Powder. Powder serum. Sorry, I can't read. This one was the one I thought was going to replace the Varsali one. I don't think it's as mattifying, but it's a similar effect. So I am going to keep it though, because I do like having mattifying primers. I have this from NYX, the Blur Screen. I really like this. I use this all the time, just on bare face. I also have this. This is new. I consider this more like a primer because that's probably how I would use it, or mixed into foundations. But this is the Bronzing Drops and Pure Gold. I haven't used this yet, and I'm planning to use it in the video with the Milani primer, so definitely keeping. And then there's this like e.l.f. Putty Poreless Primer. It's like a mini sample. I'm going to get rid of that, and I'm also going to let this one go. I didn't think it was that amazing. This is the DedeSignature Universal Blurring Balm Powder. I didn't really think it did much for me for smoothing or for mattifying, so it's just like a mini size. I just wanted to try it, and I wasn't that impressed by it, so I'm going to let that go. So, I mean, I didn't let that much go in this category, but this is not as crazy of a collection as my primers used to be. And now we're going to get into concealers, which this has gotten a little out of hand, but I'm going to keep this for sure. This is Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Sculpting Concealer. This is part of my project pan. This one as well, and I'm almost done with this. This is from Pat McGrath, the Skin Fetish Concealer. And I think that's it for my project pan. Oh, why is this here? It's a foundation. I was going to let this go, but I think I've started to really like it. I like using this as a spot concealer for like pimples or blemishes or like, you know, brightening my inner corner. This is the NYX Pro Fix Stick. I don't like it as a concealer, but for spot concealing, it's really good. So I'm going to keep that. And I have this, the Natasha Denona High Glam. This was part of my favorites from last year. Keeping this one is pretty new to my collection too. This is the Fenty We're Even Hydrating Longwear Concealer. I want to try that out more before I decide. What else? Oh, this is also new to me, which I plan to use this in a future video. This is the was it Live Tinted Serum Concealer. So I want to obviously use that, not just let it go. I think I am going to let go of this though. I haven't used it in a while, and I do feel like it's pretty old, and I just don't gravitate towards it. It's the Rose Ink Concealer. So I'm just gonna part ways. This is why I keep things I'm not touching. This is the Faux Filter Concealer from Huda Beauty. I really like that one. This is the ABH Magic Touch. I feel like this one is old. I don't know. I have a feeling like this is expired because it looks like the last time I tried to use it, it looked like things were separating in it. So I think I'm going to let that one go. This is the It Cosmetics Bye Bye Dark Spot Concealer. Honestly, it's just okay. Like, I use it just because it's there, but it's not my favorite. So I'm going to let that one go. I'm going to keep this one though. I love this from Flower Beauty. Yeah, I'm going to keep using that. I don't think it's fully expired. Then I have this from Fenty. This is their like original Pro Filter one. This one's pretty new to my collection too. So I'm going to keep, I'm going to keep this one. I think this is new too. I got like a new color of this, I believe. Yeah, I think this is a new shade because the one I had before was too light. So I'm going to keep that. This one is old too. The One Size Beauty. But I like this one, and I really like this one too. You know what? I'm going to hold on to these two. I'm not ready to part ways, so I'm just getting rid of 3 concealers. I want to keep the things that I want. I'm not trying to just declutter for the sake of decluttering. I don't want to let anything go. I don't need to let anything go. So those are all staying. And now we can get into this is my go pile. I don't think this declutter is huge. Okay, so here we go. Definitely keeping this. This is pretty new, and I love this from LYS. This is their stick foundation. So I'm going to keep that. I'm going to let this one go. I was holding on to it because I do like it for running errands and stuff, but It's not a go-to of mine. It's not the best shade, so I might as well let it go. Why am I holding on to things I don't think are perfect for me? This is the Urban Decay Face Bond. This is also part of my favorites for 2024. Not the perfect color, but I love it, and I just don't want to part ways. These are the Pure 4-in-1 Love Your Selfie ones. I went and got a darker shade. These are so good. I can't let them go. I just can't. And this is one of my favorites too, the Estee Lauder Double Wear. This is like a new one. This is my second one of this. I love that. Oh, I have another primer. This is the e.l.f. Liquid Poreless Putty Primer. I do like that primer, so I'm going to keep that. This isn't in here either. This is brand new. I have not opened it or used it yet. This is the Soft Glam Satin Foundation from e.l.f. I have plans to use it with the Milani primer, so I'm going to keep that. I do have a bunch of other new foundations here. So I have the One Size Beauty Turn Up the Base, the Born This Way Soft Matte, and the new Huda Beauty one. So I'm keeping all these because, I mean, obviously I need to use them. This was a backup for my favorite Estee Lauder Double Wear. I got it in like the perfect shade once I use up the other ones that I have. So keeping, because this is Holy Grail status. This is part of my project pan, so I'm going to keep that because I want to use it up. And this is also part of my project pan, so keeping. This is part of my project pan, so I'll talk about these in my project pan because I don't want to get rid of things that I need to show results for. I also love this. This is almost done. This is from Fenty, so I want to keep. Jeez, am I letting anything go? Oh, this is a primer. It's the e.l.f. Halo Glow Filter. I don't think that it's that great, so I actually think I'm going to let that one go. I never use it. The One Size Beauty Turn Up the Base. This is pretty old, and I think the new one is the replacement for this, so I'm gonna part ways with this one, and I do feel like this one is, I'm going to hold on to it. I'm not ready to let that one go. I love this CC Oil-Free Matte, Natural Matte. I love that one. This one too, I haven't had long. I'm going to get rid of this one though. The color is just not right. It's nothing with the formula, just the color. I also have another primer over here. I'm going to let this one go. I'll give it away. It's the Power Grip with niacinamide. I already have the regular Power Grip. I don't need to keep that. It was supposed to be with primers. I actually like this one too, so I'm going to keep that one. And I have another one. This is a 3-in-1 Beige. Is this part of my project pan? No, I don't think it is, but I'm going to put that because that's the Holy Grail. The Bye Bye Oil Free Matte Foundation. I like this, and I like this one too. That one's new too. So I think I'm going to keep all of those. Did I do good in this section? Probably not, but it's fine. Remember, I'm not doing this for the sake of decluttering. I'm doing this to just clean out things I'm not using. But yeah, I'm going to keep these to the side since I want to put those back with my project pan. So yeah, okay, let's move on. Let's keep on keeping on. And the last bit of stuff we have is powders. I'm trying to move quick because I don't want to drag. I told you guys I probably wouldn't do that good in this category. So for sure I'm going to keep these powders. So this is part of my project pan. Almost done. This one too, almost done. This is also part of my project pan, the Too Faced Peach Perfect powder. And this one too is part of my project pan. So I'm going to keep working on those. Or decide to let them go. I don't know yet, but I'll do that in my project pan video. This is Laura Mercier, but I fill this out with different powders. I don't even think the Laura Mercier powder is still in here. I just like using this for traveling because it's small and compact, so keeping that. This is also new. This is the Chic Glam powder that I just got. I'm going to use this in that affordable makeup video. I got it in a Trend Mode box. It has a like a pressed powder and a loose. It's in pink. For brightening, I'm going to try it out. I have a feeling it's going to be too light for me, but I'm going to hold on to that. I have a backup of the Too Faced, keeping, because this used to be my Holy Grail powder. They don't make it anymore. I also have a backup of the NYX High Glass, because I thought they were going to get rid of this. This is a bronzer. I don't know why that's there. And then this is also unopened, the Bye Bye Pressed Powder from It Cosmetics that I also got. And this one too is new. The Born This Way Too Faced Soft Blur. So obviously I want to test that out first. This is new. I haven't touched it. This is a replacement to the one I finished up, the Aquassurance Compact Foundation. I use this foundation or like a finishing powder or like to add more coverage to foundations. But these, I think I'm going to let them all go. I used this in a Florasis review video, and they're all just too light, and they didn't do much for me. Like, and they all look very similar with slight different undertones. Like this pink one. Well, do I like the pink one? You know what? I think I'm going to keep the pink one because I thought it was brightening. But I'm going to let these two go because they just don't work for me. And then I also have this Jaclyn Hill powder. I know they're not here anymore, but I love this powder, so I'm going to keep it too. I'm only getting rid of 2 powders, but it's okay. It's all right. So I'm going to put all these things back. Oh my gosh, I flew through this declutter. I'm just not forcing myself to get rid of things just to get rid of them. And I've gotten through a lot of complexion products through my project pan, so I feel like I could just keep getting more done or get rid of them if I can use them, right, instead of wasting. So let me give you guys a count of what I'm keeping versus what I'm letting go, and all that, but I'll be right back to also show you guys my setting sprays. I have this one from One Size Beauty and LA Girl. I haven't tried these, they're new. I have this one from Elf. I hate it. I don't know why I still have it, so I'm gonna get rid of that. So I'm gonna add that in the get rid of pile and put these over here. So with that, the setting powders and everything, I am keeping 62 products, which are all here. That is a lot of complexion, so my goal is not to buy any this year. And then for the things I'm letting go, I have 14 products, which I think is pretty good. You know what? I got rid of some things, and I'm not doing this video just to be decluttering things. These are old things. I'll see if there's anyone in my life that might want like these powders or the primers or anything, but besides that, I probably will end up decluttering these. But 14 items gone, 62 kept. That is the results for this. So I can now get you guys to go back to my face. Okay, we are back to my face. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It always feels good to go through my collection, clean things out so I can start the year off fresh. And I feel like I was pretty good in this category because normal me, old me, I mean, would have bought every foundation that was marketed as matte or any matte powder out there because I just was always looking for the next best thing. But project panning has definitely made me slow my roll in that category because it takes time to use up a foundation. And now that I'm working from home, I use complexion products way less and I wear makeup less. Before, when I was going in the office every day, I was like going through foundations, but like it's scaled back a lot since I've been, you know, in the house and I'm not going anywhere. So I am chugging along and I'm happy with where my collection is at. So you guys will have to now let me know, what are your thoughts in the comments below? Do you declutter your makeup every year and go through it? Or do you just like hoard everything you've ever bought and just like save it for nostalgia? I would just love to hear from all of y'all. And if you're new here and you enjoy this video, you like a lot of fun and colorful makeup videos, you like a lot on indie makeup and all that good stuff, then please hit that subscribe button and join this little family. I would love to have you here. Also, don't forget to check out the description below. I will have my declutter playlist linked, the other video that I've done so far with single eye products. If you want to check those out, I'll link the video of my makeup and how I put this together, as well as actually link the makeup that I'm wearing, like foundation and all of that, in case you're curious. And I will have my social media platforms linked. I'm also on Instagram as Breezy Lifestyle and Breezy_beauty. So if you want to join my Instagram fam, I would really, really love that. But guys, thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video, for being here, for supporting my channel, just being so amazing. I hope all of you are doing well wherever you are in the world, and just sending you guys so much light and love. But until next time, bye guys.